Welcome to Secret Reaction. In this video, we're going to be reacting to the one, the only Dr. Phill. Dr. Phill has cured so many patients with his touch of Phill. In today's video, we're going to be watching Woman Says Online Boyfriend is the Light of My Life. Don't know what that means. So, without further ado, let's get into this video.
Still stuck in Dubai because he does not have the 20 grand to pay the taxes. They've really helped Sean out a lot. I do this because I love him and I care for him. Sean has become the light of my life. Sean is the whole package. I feel he's my soulmate. I have intuition about it. My gut feeling tells me.
Alright guys, so let's get into closer detail with this. Your boyfriend / girlfriend is into another country and cannot get out of that country because she needs 20 grand to get out of that. It really is sad that our old grandma's believing this. I mean, it really is sad. But to the viewers out there, that's a scam.
Last time I spoke to Sean was a couple days ago, and I can't tell you about it because it was kind of dirty.
Imagine your grandma is getting sexting with a guy he doesn't know on the internet who needs $20,000. Wow.
Sexting to me, and of course I do it right back to him. Sean and I have only been able to communicate over the phone or through text. The reason why is that he's a very private person. These are some of the text messages that I get from Sean. You're a beautiful and sexy girl and you know it. So why are you trying to hide it? Missing you so much, sexy, hot girl. My son Darcy and his wife Lindsay are very upset at me with my relationship with Sean.
Well, if your son thinks it's a scam, and his wife thinks it's a scam, and your friend thinks it's a scam, and everyone else thinks it's a scam, and you're the only one that says it's not a scam, you need to reevaluate your situation.
Upset because I've sent Sean money and he said to me that he could have used that money to help him and Lindsay have a baby through in vitro. My son Darcy is controlling, rude, and argumentative. My relationship with my son and daughter-in-law is broken. In my eyes, sitting down with Dr. Phill has nothing to do with Sean. What I want to talk to Dr. Phill about is to fix my relationship with my son.
So if your son and his girlfriend thinks it's a scam and you haven't seen this guy in person at all, you're literally giving this guy $20,000 to a guy you have never had contact with and you never had seen this guy. The only form of communication is by sexting.
With my daughter-in-law, Lindsay.
Well, it's good to see you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Well, it's good to meet you. You said that this really isn't about your relationship with this Sean. It's about your relationship with your son.
Yes.
And I agree with you to a large extent. I don't like this family being fragmented at all.
No.
And I want your relationship with your son to close ranks. I want you two to be back in each other's lives. He's frustrated because he thinks you're being scammed.
Yes, he
Now,
is.
if he knew something that somebody was hurting you, somebody was exploiting his mother, what would you expect him to do?
Alright ladies, so tell me how Dr. Phil's gonna fix this relationship. Is he gonna tell you things you don't like to hear? Get rid of his boyfriend? Have you ever talked with his boyfriend? I mean, have you ever seen your boyfriend in person? He's gonna tell you things you don't like because it's the right things. If you wanna fix your relationship with your son,
Want him to do?
Well, he has helped me try to find, the real person.
But that's not my question. Whether it was this or if somebody was poisoning your food or breaking into your house at night and stealing money, if he knew somebody was hurting you in some way, and he knew that in his heart, he believed that to the core of his soul, what would you want him to do? What would you expect him to do?
To help me.
alright lady, so how is Dr. Phill gonna fix your problem? I mean, he's gonna tell you things he doesn't like. That's how Dr. Phill is, because he's in the right all the time. He's gonna tell you things you don't like get rid of your boyfriend. Have you ever talked with your boyfriend? Have you ever seen your boyfriend in person or in FaceTime? Like, if you want to fix your relationship with your son, you need to listen and reevaluate what's going on in your life. Because at this point he seems to want what's the best for you instead of what's best for everyone, including your bank account.
Him to passionately advocate for you, right?
Yes.
That's what he's doing. He believes to the core of his soul that somebody is breaking your heart.
Lady, your son and his girlfriend wants the best for you. And you're going to lose your 20K and get your heart broken by a person who doesn't care about you at all and only wants your money. Seriously, lady, reevaluate your situation, please.
Has helped me try to find, the real person.
But that's not my question. Whether it was this or if somebody was poisoning your food or breaking into your house at night and stealing money, if he knew somebody was hurting you in some way, and he knew that in his heart, he believed that to the core of his soul, what would you want him to do? What would you expect him to do?
To help me.
You would
No shit.
expect him to passionately advocate for you, right?
Yes.
That's what he's doing. He believes to the core of his soul that somebody is breaking your heart.
Slam the hammer, Dr. Phill. Let her know what her son is trying to do for her. Seriously, she's trying to help her, and she's looking like a dumb boo-boo head.
And stealing your money.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whether he's right or not, that's what he believes. And that's why he's doing what he's doing. And you're saying that's what you would expect him to do if he really believed that.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So how can you be frustrated with him if he really believes that? Maybe he's wrong. We'll talk about that in a minute. But if he believes that, that's what you would expect him to do.
Yes. But he doesn't have to not be in touch with me.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
I'm 100% on your side on that.
So, we got the opinion of the mom, but we haven't heard the opinion of the son. So, let's get into the opinion of the son real quick.
I think I'm having a nightmare. My mom is being scammed by a online con artist. This absolutely makes no sense because my mother was the one who is always up to date about the newest scam.
It's crazy before all.
Well, if she's up to date with every single scam, what freaking computer is she on? Windows 97? Jesus Christ. Lady, scam artists are scamming in different ways and using different techniques and strategies. How in the hell is she not noticing that she's being scammed? Jesus Christ.
We would go to
Was that
Nancy
good? Was
for
that good?
financial advice.
My mother is the type of person who is scared to shop online as she thinks it's a scam. At this point, I think Dr. Phill will be the only one that can help my mother with her situation.
Helping her by slamming the hammer, goddammit. That's what Dr. Phill does, and that's why we all love Dr. Phill. Beautiful man.
That Dr. Phill can get through to her before it's too late.
When you say you've never met him, he just lived 2 hours away, right?
Right.
So why never meet him if he's just 2 hours away?
Because when I met him online, he had to go to Dubai within like a week.
Within a week, he had to leave for work.
Let me just put my opinion on this. If my online girlfriend, Minecraft girlfriend, was yeah, don't laugh. Don't make no noise. Right. Well, let's just, I'm just gonna put my opinion on this. If my Roblox girlfriend were just needed to go to a country, Dubai, for a couple of weeks and run into tax problems, I would stop talking to her and go move on to my Roblox girlfriend. Hell, leave the platform, go to Minecraft instead. There's so many fish in the sea. I don't need to freaking talk to that one that has financial problems. I ain't gonna pay for your thing. I don't even know you. Why the hell would I pay $20,000 in your tax funds? For anything, you can be a goldfish.
Construction
Yes.
work overseas in Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
And then once he got there, he got in a bit of a pickle tax-wise, right? And he owes like $10,000, $20,000 it is,
Something like that, yeah.
on $10 million worth of income, work, and all, but the tax on it's like $20,000.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and you've tried to help him with that financially,
Yes, I have, yeah.
so he can get back. So you meet him, and as soon as you meet him, he has to leave. And then when he gets over there, he needs money to get back.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. See, that was a red flag to me.
People don't know the red flags. Literally, there's so many red flags in the air. Like, not even kidding. So many people I know don't know there's red flags about people. And I swear to God, they're so up in the high in the freaking clouds. They're so big and they're so noticeable. They don't notice. So many goddamn red flags.
Take a look at this videotape about remote locations, about how these scammers jump into remote locations on a regular basis so they don't have to show up. Take a look at this.
I'm in Ghana.
He's stuck in Cairo.
He ended up in Nigeria.
I had rescued Fred from Africa.
David went to Indonesia.
He moved to Nigeria.
He had to go to Nigeria.
I mean, time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you pay attention to Dr. Phil's mini clip, it was basically just an older woman. And the reality is that many elder women and elder men are getting scammed off thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars because of a heartless scammer who just supposedly acts like an innocent bystander who needed to go to another country for a job, and then they get kidnapped, need ransom, or in this case, they need tax money to get out of this problem. And it really is sickening. Really is sickening. If you have anybody out there who is old in your family, or maybe even your friends who is old, neighbors, please let them be informed of this, because this really is sickening to me. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what did we learn today? Your Roblox girlfriend is a goldfish. Please like, comment a video I should react to, and subscribe, and click notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next one.